Alright, hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. For those of y'all who don't know me, hi, my name's Annie. I'm a senior at UNC Chapel Hill, and this vlog is for one of my classes, MEJO 577. And yeah, so this is my fourth vlog, and I know last week's vlog was a little bit different, but I hope you all still enjoyed it. So this week we're gonna get back into the swing of things, and I thought it would be perfect to start talking about one of my main passions, because I know I've told you all that, passions are kind of like an idea behind these vlogs and blogs for people in my class, but I haven't really touched on one of my passions yet. So today we're going to talk about one of the biggest passions in my life, and that's dance. So for those of y'all who don't already know me or know, about my life and my history, stuff like that, I've been dancing since I was 3 years old, three and a half. Ask my mom for clarification on that. But I've been dancing since I was really little, and I've continued it through college, and I've loved it, and I'm just really excited to kind of dive into more on, my history with dance, why I love it, why I think it's a great thing, why I think anyone can dance, and then I'm going to show you guys a little warm-up to help you if you're ever interested in, kind of getting your feet into the dance world, and then I'm going to give you guys a few different exercises to help you kind of start dancing if you don't really know how to start or what to do with it. So let's get started. So first we're going to talk a little bit about my history, just so y'all know, that I'm qualified in what I'm telling you, but no, seriously. So I started dancing when I was three and a half, like I said, don't know the exact age, just, at a local studio, and kind of throughout my childhood, I just danced at local studios. When I moved to North Carolina and was at the studio I was at for the longest amount of time, they did the Nutcracker every year in a spring show, so I really got the opportunity to be in a lot of roles, and that's kind of what also spread to my love of theater. So kind of like dance and theater combined. I've talked about them both before, but dance is definitely like my main passion. I did it more. Was probably better at it, I would say, honestly. But yeah, so I danced at a studio through my sophomore year of high school, danced at a studio like kind of full time. And then when I also was a sophomore in high school, I joined my high school's dance team. So I did that. I had done cheerleading before, but then joined my school's dance team, which was really awesome, kind of fun to get to experience that side of dance. And while I was at my studio, I did a little bit of competitive dancing too. Nothing like major or like too serious, but I did, go to some competitions. And then after my sophomore year of high school, I've mentioned this in my UNC Ultimate Guide to UNC video, but I went to North Carolina Governor's School for Dance, and that's where I was really introduced to like classic modern dance, learning about choreographers such as Martha Graham and Doris Humphrey, and really learning about that. So it was kind of like a different side of dance versus like, the studio side, which is very just like learning basic ballet, and then you kind of learn jazz and contemporary, these styles that are more at like stereotypical studios, I guess you could say. But so I went to Governor's School, and that really like deepened my experiences with dance, and I loved it. And so then going to junior year of high school, I no longer danced like full-time at a studio just because of school and being on dance team. It was too much. But so I finished up high school being on my dance team. I took a few classes here and there at studios. And then ever since going to college, I've been on some dance groups at school. And right now I'm in a dance group called Carolina Vibe Dance Team. And we have still been able to meet. We've been doing it over Zoom, which has definitely been a very interesting experience, kind of like creating dances over Zoom. It's challenging. I definitely say I prefer to dance in person, obviously when safe, but it's still been really awesome that we've been able to do that. And so yeah, that's kind of like my background on dance. I've always done it. Definitely sad thinking about the fact that I won't, after college won't have as much of a structured dance kind of program in my life, but I'm really hoping, wherever I end up, I can find like somewhere where I can take dance classes or a dance group or something like that, because I just love it. So kind of going into my next category on why I love dance. So, obviously I've been dancing from a really young age, so I can't really tell you, oh, like this was the moment I realized I loved to dance, but I've just been doing it forever. And, I was, like, sounds weird to say, but, I was like pretty good at it. I had some talent within it, and I obviously worked hard to get that. But, I really enjoyed it. I loved how there were so many styles. I love how you can really, literally, anyone can dance. Like, some people argue against that, but no, anyone can dance. You can dance to any song. You can, use it to express how you're feeling. And I think that's one of my favorite things, is that I kind of use dance as a therapy. You know, you can just like turn on a song and dance your feelings out. You can speak, you can tell stories with it, you know, use your movement as words. That's something I really love about it. You know, I've gotten to, like I said, be in the Nutcracker before and done dances such as like Sleeping Beauty and Beauty and the Beast, and gotten to play roles with that, so kind of like stepped into other people's shoes. So that's just why I love it, because also dance is universal. You know, dance exists everywhere. It exists in all these different forms. It can be fun, it can be serious, it can be sad, and I just love that about it. It's so diverse and unique, and there's just so much you can do with it, and that's why I love it, and I hope to like always keep it in my life in some way. I just think there's a lot of great lessons you can learn from kind of taking, you know, classes from a young age, and yeah, I just love it. How many times can I say that? But I'm just really trying to reiterate that to you all. So now I'm going to give you guys some advice on if maybe you have not danced before, if you're interested in getting started in dance. And so I know when I say that, you're probably like, Annie, are you trying to tell me like I need to go to a studio? No, that's not entirely what I'm trying to say. But my advice, you know, if you want to incorporate dance into your life, is obviously first, you know, you can sign up for a dance class, whether that be, you know, right now there's so many opportunities to take dance classes online or master classes with, you know, well-known choreographers or dance groups. So I highly recommend looking into that. Or second off, you can take like dance classes at the YMCA, like Zumba, or like, you know, a class like that. Even Pure Barre, which is, you know, another kind of like exercise class that's like based on the ballet bar. There's different ways to kind of incorporate dance in some form in your life if you're looking to incorporate it, you know, in a more serious manner than just like, you know, dancing on the dance floor at a club or something, which obviously you're probably not doing entirely right now because of COVID, but you know what I mean, in a more like serious structured format. So that's like my first piece of advice is, you know, sign up for a class. It can be scary, but if you're really interested, that's just like the first step it takes. And yeah, so that's my number one piece of advice. And then my second piece of advice is honestly just to turn on some music and dance. Like if you want to incorporate dance in your life, it's as simple as that. Literally just turn on a song and dance, and whatever that means to you. When I say dance, if that means literally just like clapping your hands like this or doing like a little movement or really like fully trying to dance, it's really up to you in that manner. Well, now I talked about that I'm going to give you guys some exercises. So first, before we do that, I'm going to show you all a warm-up, because the most important thing in dance is to warm up before you dance. So let's cut to that, and I'm going to show you guys how to warm up. Alright, hey everyone, so this is the warm-up. So it's a little blurry at first, which I apologize for, but you're just going to start by rolling your head both ways, and then you're just going to kind of reach down to your toes, however far you can go, just to kind of get that full body stretch just to start. And so then you're going to lean over to one side and just kind of stretch out your hamstrings, and then do that to the other side. And then I just repeated it as well, but did it a little farther on both sides. And then you're just going to lean over. Make sure to just stay comfortable with this, whatever feels best for you. And then you're going to touch your toes again on the sides. And then you're just going to do kind of a squat there. Like I said, just keep it comfortable for you. Lean over, stretch. And then some lunges, which in a second we'll get another angle for this. Okay, here's a better angle for your lunges, so I just want you to do lunges on both sides. And then you're just gonna kind of put your hand on the floor and stretch your arm with that, get a little bit deeper within it. And then we're gonna do a little, what is this called? Crisscross applesauce kind of, and then just stretch out your hips like that. And then to finish off, we're just gonna stretch our hips again, just to kind of get warmed up, and then I like to do a little stretch like that. Okay, so now that we've warmed up, I'm gonna give you guys 5 different exercises that I've come up with that you can use if you're interested in starting to dance. So let's go over those. So my first exercise is to literally put on any song. It can be your favorite song, it can be a random song, it can be a song in a certain genre you love, and just hit shuffle and just dance to it. Literally, that is the simplest way I say you can start, is just do that. Pick a song, any song and just dance, and just like commit to those full 3 to 4 minutes and just dance. That is my first exercise tip, and it might, you know, you might feel a little silly at first, but my kind of recommendation with these exercises is to just find like a quiet, safe, comfortable space for you and just do that. So my second exercise I have for you, I kind of got inspiration from a modern dance class I took last semester at UNC, but it's to find a poem or lyrics to a song, or honestly just kind of any word, you know, spoken, well, I guess not spoken word, but you know, poem, lyrics, writing, whatever, something like that that inspires you, and create movement to it. So this is kind of learning how to dance with no music, but take those words and just find movements to them. Taking any piece of written work and choreographing to it. You know, what do these words to mean to you visually? Does it mean just, you know, walking in place, or maybe like doing your arm like this? Literally just any work that you like, use that. That's my second exercise. So my third exercise, and this one is intended to help you kind of learn how to move your body in different ways, is to focus on one body part, whether that be your arm, your head, your stomach, anything like that, and to lead with that while you're doing movement. So I know that might sound a little confusing, but it's really just whatever you want to take with that. So leading with your arm. Do you want to go like this? With your head, do you want to do a twirl? Like anything like that, just use that to help guide you, and that's really going to help you kind of explore different movements within your body that you might not necessarily think to do right off the bat because they're kind of more unique. So my fourth exercise, which this might be the easiest one if you are just like kind of uncomfortable of the idea of like moving your body in a new way, is to take simple everyday movements and and kind of like put them together in a sequence and make them a dance. So when I say this, you can literally take the movement of brushing your teeth and danceify that. So whatever that means to you, just take these simple everyday movements and danceify them, because one of the big things in dance is pedestrian movement. Like, I don't think people realize that dance sometimes can just be simple everyday pedestrian movements. So that is my fourth exercise for y'all that you can try. And so my fifth exercise for you all, this might appeal more to any younger viewers I have, but if you're interested in, you know, learning a dance, learn a TikTok dance, or look up your favorite song on YouTube and look up dance how-to or choreography for that, and learn a dance like that. So I hope you all enjoyed this video and enjoyed learning a little bit about, you know, my history with dance, why I love dance, you know, and then also learning, you know, seeing this warm up and learning some different exercises. I wanted to leave you all with some opportunities to incorporate dance in your life if you're looking to do so. And so I hope you find my warm-up and exercise helpful. You know, if you try anything out, let me know in the comments down below, or, you know, just let me know somehow through my contact page. And yeah, so I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I'll see you all next week in my next video. Bye.